Chapter 17, Victory of Hiranyaksha over all the directions of the universe. What happened when the sons of Diti were born? Darkness started the world, the sun disappeared, the world turned chaotic, the demigods lost their powers.
Didn't we go through this one?
Yes.
Sounds familiar.
It was the last chapter I did last time.
Okay. Oh, okay. Good. See ya.
The world turned chaotic. Text 1 to 15. Where did Hiranyaksha find Varun?
Yes, I remember this. It's Vibhari.
In Vibhavari. Text 27. Chapter 18. The battle between Lord Bo and the demon Hiranyaksha. Who was in charge of the earth?
Rasatal. Yeah, Rasatal.
The inhabitants of Rasatal. Text 11. What is the auspicious period for victory known as?
Pijit. Good boy.
Abhijit. Text 27. Chapter 19. The killing of the demon Hiranyaksha. What was Brahma addressed as? Paramatma, Prajapati, Aja, or Aniruddha?
Yeah. Good lad.
He was addressed as Aja. Text 27. Who is Kshata?
Well done.
Vidur. Text 33. Chapter 20.
These are the new
Conversation.
ones now. These are the new ones, right?
Yes.
So the ones that you just did, we knew the answers because you already done it. Now come the hard ones. Thank you. Go for it.
Chapter 20. Conversation between Maitreya and Vidur. Where did Vidur meet Maitreya? Rishikesh, Haridwar, Kailash, or Vrindavan? In Haridwar.
Yes. Got one right.
Road text 4. What was Tamisra created from? The navel of Vishnu, the shadow of Brahma, the mouth of Shiva, or the womb of Yogmaya?
Yeah. B. Shadow of Brahma.
The shadow of Brahma. Text 18. Chapter 21. Conversation between Manu and Kardama. How many islands were there in the world during Priyavatra's and Uttanapada's rule? 7, 9, 18, or 23?
This must be 9, right? Jambudvip.
There were 7 islands.
Well done, Rianch.
And text 2. What did Kardama hear when Garud flapped his wings? Songs of the Apsaras, secret chants by great sages, hymns from the Samaved, the voice of Vishnu.
Good. Well done, Rianch.
Hymns from the Samaved, text 34. Chapter 22. The marriage of Kardama Muni and Devahuti. What part of the Lord is a Kshatriya said to be? His head, his leg, his chest, or his arm?
No, Rianch.
His arms. Text 3. Who did Devahuti meditate upon? Vishnu, Kapil, Kardama, or Saraswati? Kardama. Text 21. Chapter 23. Devahuti's Lamentation. Who did Devahuti's service to her husband resemble? Lakshmi, Sati, Aditi, or Bhavani? Bhavani, from the first text. Which sacred waters were present in the Bindhu Sarovar?
The drop of Vishnu.
Ganga, Saraswati, Yamuna, or Godavari? Saraswati. Text 25. Chapter 24. The renunciation of Kardama Muni. Why was the Lord born by Devahuti? To propagate transcendental knowledge, to explain Karma Yoga, to establish Dharma, or to explain Sankhya Yoga. To explain Sankhya Yoga. Text 10. What vow did Kardama take upon becoming a sannyasi? A vow of silence, a vow of celibacy, a vow to stop eating, or a vow of truth.
Oops.
A vow of silence. Text 42.
Interesting.
Chapter 25. The glories of devotional service. Why did Devahuti say that she had fallen into the abyss of ignorance?
She didn't make the most of her husband's association.
Due to material desires, due to Yoga Maya's influence, due to inappropriate thoughts, or due to sense disturbance.
D, B must be B. Or was it A? B.
Due to sense disturbance.
Okay.
Text 7. When is one situated in the consciousness of liberation? When the consciousness is attached to the Lord, when the consciousness is free of material desires, when the senses are under control, or when the mind is free of all desires.
A must be A.
When the consciousness is attached to the Lord. Text 15. Chapter 26. Fundamental Principles of Material Nature. What is the ultimate perfection of self-realization? Devotion, surrender, knowledge, or karma.
Devotion.
Surrender.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Yikes.
Text 2.
It's because it's Sankhya Yoga.
What is present in the body while being apart?
What is present in the body?
The Lord, the Super Soul, Atma Tattva, or Mahatattva.
Super soul, I suppose. Yeah.
The Super Soul. Text 72. Chapter 27. Understanding Material Nature.
No.
What is reflected in the threefold ego, body, senses, and mind?
What is reflected in the three?
The self-realized soul, the free moods of nature, material desire, or knowledge.
What are your desires?
The self-realized soul.
Oh yeah, that's right. The reflection. Yeah.
Text 13. What happens when a yogi is no longer attracted to mystic power and its effects? He obtains liberation, the Lord favors him, he will be reborn on a higher planet, death cannot overcome him.
B.
Death cannot overcome him. Text 30. Chapter 28. Kapila instructions on the execution of devotional service. What must one concentrate the mind on while practicing yogic postures? The soul, the Lord, the super soul, the heart. The heart. Text 5.
Oh, that's weird.
How is the process of fixing the vital air code? Samadhi, bhakti, devotional service, or arti? Samadhi, Text 6. Chapter 29. Explanation of Devotional Service by Lord Kapil. How do we call one who practices devotion in the mood of passion? An atheist, a separatist, a theist, or a heist?
Separatist. What do you think?
Prabhuji, theist.
Is it?
Yes, Prabhuji.
A separatist. Text 8 and 9. How many kinds of liberation does a devotee not accept? 5, 7, 4, or 9?
Hmm.
5. Text 13. Chapter 30. Description by Lord Kapil of adverse fruitive activities.
I don't see it. Yeah, I've heard it before.
Why is the conditioned living entity satisfied in his own particular species of life? Because he is unaware of the Lord, because he is confused, because he does not desire another form, because he is covered by illusory energy.
D. Good.
Because he is covered by illusory energy. Text 5. Who arrests a person immersed in criminal sense gratification? Constables, Yamadut, Vishnudut, or Shivadut?
Prabhuji, Yamadutas.
Yamadut. Text 20. Chapter 31. Lord Kapil's instructions on the movements of the living entities. In which circumstance does the fetus develop in the womb?
5th month.
Peacefully, painfully, comfortably, uncomfortably.
Uncomfortable. Yeah. Which one?
Painfully. Texts 5 to 9. What is one bound by after birth?
Desires.
Ties of ignorance and fruitive activities, sense enjoyment, fear of the unknown, illusory enjoyment. Ties of ignorance and fruitive activities. Text 31. Chapter 32. Entanglement in fruitive activities. To which planet are materialistic persons attracted by sense gratification and devoted to the forefathers and demigods elevated to? Jupiter, Saturn, Phobos, or the Moon?
That was Phobos.
The Moon.
Good, Riyaj.
Text 3. How is it possible to advance in knowledge and detachment? By engagement in Krishna consciousness, by worshipping the Lord, by chanting the holy name, or by taking shelter of the Lord.
Too similar, aren't they? Please.
By engagement in Krishna consciousness.
What's everything else? The other things.
Text 23. Chapter 33. Activities of Kapil. Why is Brahma said to be unborn? Because he had no parents, because he was born by a lotus flower, because he was created by the Lord in the ocean, because he was created by a lotus flower.
Please. Yeah, different one. B.
Because he was born by a lotus flower. Text 2. What did Kapil do after instructing Devahuti? Left home, started preaching, went back to Vaikunt, started meditating. He left home. Text 12. And that's the end.
Well done. That was hard again, but not as hard as the first 16 chapters or 19.
Prabhu, was this easier to see than last time?
Yeah, it was a little better, a little easier. Yeah, a little bit easier. Some of the answers are a little too close to each other, so it's very difficult to distinguish. So, but what that was good though, because there's
Makes you
yeah,
think
makes you think
a bit more.
Yeah, really good actually. But maybe some of the answers can be a little out there, like include Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, just to eliminate one or two of the answers. But otherwise, it was good. How did others feel? Everybody's knocked out.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Yes,
It was very nice for a young girl, for her age, and she's doing very good. As you said, the answers were a bit too close. Like the couple, I think there's 3 or 4 before the end. Like we could have said all 4. You take a shelter of the Lord, you do Krishna consciousness, you meditate. All 4 were good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is very good. Please keep it up and well done.
Yes.
Thank you, Mataji.
You're welcome.
It's not easy to find the alternative answers. So you've done well, because you know the answer. You can sort of work out the question. You know the answer, but then to work out the alternatives is not so easy. So you've done well.
She's done very well. Thank you.
So Pitamba's suggesting Bugs Bunny would do too. So you're going to get some good suggestions.
Thank you,
I
Prabhu.
do all of them, of course.
We will try to include these now.
No, it's good. It's good. It does test you. It does test you. And I think the good thing is also when we go through it again, when we do the 4th chapter, we'll do again 1, 2, 3. So it'll test our memories as well when we come across this again. So good. Okay, any other comments?
Okay.
Chitra's effort, brilliant.
Yeah, yes, good effort. Very good effort. So, okay, so we can go into, Aruna's having trouble today. Huh? Aruna? Can you hear us, Aruna? Still connected.
Something's wrong with my
Internet?
I'm cutting off. Yeah, I'm cutting off. I
Okay.
missed things. What was the question? I just got back on. Did you ask me something?
We had 66 questions. Where were you?
Yeah, I kept going.
Yeah, how did you find
Like
that?
the method you said that the answers were too close to choose one from four.
Yeah.
You made it very tricky. Very tricky.
Yeah.
It was good mind jogging. Yeah.
And yeah, so Chitra, just keep this as it is, because now we know the answers. It's going to be easier next time. But that's good. That's good. So,
Prabhuji, that quiz is very nice.
yes, I know you did very well. Many you got right. How many did you get right? Do you know?
Yes.
I don't know, Prabhuji.
Next time, keep a count of how many you got right. You got a lot right, you know, Riyaj? Good boy. So why don't we can chant the Nishinga prayers. Tomorrow is Prabhupada's disappearance day, so it's half-day fast. And we will talk about Srila Prabhupada, of course. So if anybody would like to share anything about their realizations about Srila Prabhupada, please do share them tomorrow. And what we'll do is we've done a little presentation before, so we'll just go through that and see where it takes us. Okay, let's go to Nishinga Kavach. Let me see if I can just bring it up. Good. Okay, Karuna, would you like to lead?
Yes, Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Shri Lakshmi Narasimha Dev ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. Narasingha Kavacham Vakshe